Hello friends, if you're new, welcome to my channel. How about going down there, hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell so you don't miss any episodes. For my fans and subscribers, welcome back. I do appreciate you. Today's topic, Daniel as anti-imperialist literature. Not much else I need to say at the moment. Let's get on with the video. Many who read Daniel 2 and 7 were anti-imperialists who wanted to undermine the empire's rule. Jewish exegetical tradition held that the fourth kingdom, interpreted to be Rome, was evil and would soon suffer God's wrath. This interpretation had such a strong hold that rabbis living in non-Roman territories thought that Rome would eventually conquer the entire world. Christians also interpreted Rome as the evil fourth kingdom, deserving of God's wrath. After persecution from the Byzantine Emperor Heraclius, Monophysite Christians, those who believed Jesus remained 100% divine even though he had taken on human form, believed that the Arab invasions of the 7th century were God's retribution. In the Gospel of the 12 Apostles, a 7th century Syriac text, the author claimed that the Umayyad dynasty was the fourth kingdom described in Daniel, and it would end in civil war. Then a northern king would take power. Some rabbis read Genesis 15:7-21 in light of this schema. Within this interpretation, the sacrificed animals represent oppressors of the Jewish people. One book assigns turtle doves to Arab Muslims. Don't ask me why. According to this version, Rome is the first kingdom, followed by Greek-speaking Byzantium, then moved to the Sasanian Persian Empire, and finally to Ishmael, aka Arab Muslims. This matches the kingdoms who ruled the Jews from late antiquity to medieval times. Plinius, who lived in the 8th century, interpreted the 4 ages as 2 kingdoms, the Arabs and Rome. He predicted the end of these kingdoms in his book. A batch of medieval Jewish apocalypses proposed looking at these events from the 7th century to the Crusades through the lens of this schema. In this framework, the clash between Rome, or Edom, and Islamic kingdoms, or Ishmael, represented the last stage of human history. In Northern Europe, Jews adapted many Renaissance ideas to their own theological and political leanings. For example, an 18th century Jewish manuscript adapted Lawrence Faust's Anatomia statue Danielis for this purpose. This drawing of the statue, like the statue itself, gives the kings of the empires. Unlike the statue, the drawing includes the dates 1711 through 1714 to include Charles VII of the Holy Roman Empire. It also includes an astrology key to symbolize the traits of each ruler. For example, the sign of Venus is given to an evil ruler. Of course, this is from the perspective of the Jews. Faust shows Jesus as descending from heaven opposite a giant unmovable rock, suggesting perhaps divine guidance. On the other hand, the Jewish version replaces this with a mobile rock falling toward the statue from heaven. Said rock is inscribed with quote-unquote pure stones, representing the Jewish hope that they will inherit this kingdom one day. There are other Jewish interpretations, but let's move on to the Christian ones. Minority Christian groups, like the Jews, have used this schema to criticize imperialism. Stories about the Virgin of Guadalupe incorporated this statue. Stories about Mary's supposed apparition at Tepeyac, Mexico in 1531 subtly incorporated the image. This interpretation depicts Mary as the woman clothed with the sun found in Revelation 12:1. By the way, this is the Virgin of Guadalupe. This vision supposedly spoke to Juan Diego in an Aztec language. Early texts say that Mary had chosen the Creoles as the seat of her new kingdom and exalted them above all other peoples. Miguel Sanchez, who translated the experience into Spanish in 1648, said that the New World, and specifically Mexico, had been conquered for this one purpose. More recently, liberation theologian Pablo Richard tells of the Nicaraguan resistance to the United States in the 1980s. He interprets Daniel as a struggle between the empire and the people. So, why so many interpretations? I mean, if the Word of God is clear, it should only have one interpretation, correct? This is what's wrong with the Bible, people. You can make it say anything you want it to say. Everything from anti-imperialist Jewry to anti-imperialism in Latin America. This is the problem. Don't forget to visit my merch stores. I have one on my website and one on Teespring. The one on Teespring has more merchandise than the one on my website. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and if you want to know when I come out with new content, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. My Twitter, Discord, email, PayPal, website, and Teespring links are in the description, along with the source that I used for this episode. If you wish to get in contact with me, Twitter is the best way, followed by email. Please leave comments in the comment section. Not only do I love hearing from you, but it also triggers the YouTube algorithm. Also, please remember I choose my comment of the week for my Saturday live streams from the edited content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep learning and searching for truth. Here are a few videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Until next time, friends, stay safe and goodbye.